one experience in this zone, like I mean all of Africa. I used to working for United Nations for like 3 years, okay, as an armed inspector forces. It means like peacekeeping. And I have a lot of stuff to share with you tonight, guys. If you are excited to hear that.
Yes. We've been talking about the Sudan.
Sudan. So actually I had a bunch of stuff about Sudan as well, and I got everything in my laptop, and here some pictures we can share together if you'd like to see that.
Cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So,
I'll get that, oh, maybe you better pick where it is on your flash drive. You may have a lot of stuff.
No, I have just only the pictures. That type of stuff they didn't take care of them at all. That's why they become a terrorist. That's why they defend about their lands, and they just want to cut this kind of land and just want to own it by their own. Like you guys, you are not interesting about us, so we're not interested about ourselves by ourselves, right? So that's actually like in international laws, it's not be worse. It's not worse. For United Nations, it means like this is national war when citizens are fighting with Sudanese armies. That's why we should have United Nations companies there, or United Nations battalions there to just defend the land, make the national wars stop, and just keep the peace in this
So
area.
how did you keep the peace?
How we keep the peace is taking the weapons from the citizens. Like
Right.
any single person who is having the weapons for us is just normal citizen, and he have no clue to having any weapons in his hand, except the military people. The military people, it means like Sudanese armies there, who's the only people having right to carrying weapons in this land. So to keeping the peace, having no fights, let the Sudanese government, let the Sudanese armies comes back protecting and make this piece of land under their cover, under their protect, and taking out all the weapons from the people who's having that weapons from outside this country, making the big deals outside, getting the weapons, getting in, fighting and killing, and just put everybody under risk. So that was our mission to just keep the peace in there and just risk the normal people who have no idea how to carry weapons, and they don't want to be carrying weapons and making troublemakers or something, or be a troublemakers or something like that. They just want to growing some vegetables and sell it and just having their food and their waters, and that's it. So here is American and Egyptian battalions. These two guys are American. This is American flag. It was in top of his arm over here. And this is Egyptian captain. And this one too. This guy is American. So American and Egyptian in this time, they were sharing together to just giving some clothes and some covers or some sheets for the poor people of Sudan. It was very good feeling as well when you are doing that. That was our problems and our stuff we facing there. It was very hard to just passing the river by heavy cars, and the cars was carrying like chairs or beds or something like that to build another battalion somewhere else. So that's also something from other stuff we're sharing. Captain Ibrahim Salah, he was in discovering trip in that day, just trying to discovering this land, find this guy and find the people there, and he just let them feel like comfortable and feeling safe, like, hey guys, from now on we're gonna be around you, we're gonna be here, you're gonna be under our protect. We just don't want you to feel any afraid anymore, feel scary anymore, we're gonna be around you. And he just let for him something like communication or something like that. For if there is anything's happened, he's just sending back to his battalion. And also, in that time, that guy was just explaining for him about where is the rest of the people also in this zone are living. To just also go into them and just give them as well something like walkie-talkie or something like that, to let them just be also and communicate, This is also our tank one of the trouble we faced, one of the problems we faced when it was stuck in the floor like that. Oh, we did a lot of job in that day. That guy, his name was Patrick November. He's from Nigeria. He's sector commander for the United Nations in the Middle East. Right, and he was on his trip to come to visit an Egyptian battalion in Dárfur as well in that day. And he was under welcome by Hamid Zaki al-Saidi and also by us. He was so happy, and he gave us a lot of stuff in that day. Like every single person of us, he gave him like a certificate, like award certificate. And also I got some stuff I'm gonna show you that here I have it, I still have it. And here also is the fighters. And also here when we discovered some lines. And here when the American battalions and Egyptian battalions had something called 999 and 777 together, they went to having training. They always training together. Like we sending Egyptian to US here, and also US sometimes sending American to Egypt to having training together, both like jumping and skydiving and that type of stuff. Here when we had some meeting, and here when I was in the Pakistan battalion, inside this is Pakistan flag. When I visiting them, when we share something also with these guys. Another flag. That was in the beginning of our battalion. That was just only like cover from the RPG and tanks and that type of stuff. So when you're hiding inside, then you can just shooting from up there. I was doing this, guys, when I was around 21, 22. So I wasn't that. I was the same age of you guys. So I wasn't that old. That was also one of the tanks what I was responsible on when we're having trips. So I was having like 6 guys. They are my team. And this, 2 of them like they are drivers. One driver, one signal. And the rest of the guys, like the 4 guys, they are just walker, shooting walker. You know what does it mean? And another 2, they are sniper. Right? That was his office. Actually, this was like general commander of the battalion office. So that place was very interesting. I think this folder, I will raise them.